Whoopsh. Hello, everyone. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the double video. This is the number 2 of What If Dragon Man was in my 7 Deadly Sins. I almost said My Hero Academia. So yeah, in this video, compared to one that was before, the Growler is the before this. I was like saying to myself after making that video, I said, how about do Dragon Man? Because it's been in my head for quite a long time. So yeah. So Dragon Man was, I'm making him the very strong, powerful, like, he's basically like a Hydra with wings. Yeah, plus he's immortal, so yeah. Plus, he can he can get reincarnated back from a pool of blood or anything. So yeah. In this What If, he also has a human-like appearance. Like, he basically might be thinking to yourself, well, he's probably... And plus, he's a big brother to Meliodas and Zartros. And, of course, he got the... was going to make him single because his backstory thing is that every time he meets a girl or a woman, they end up dying from or like when they are dating him. Tragic, yeah. So yeah. But I'm like, better not add that because it's already too gruesome enough. Plus, my original plan was to have her be like treat him as a precious thing. But I was like, yeah. But she's like, instead of like raging bull thing, like, so yeah. And so yeah, let's start things off with, he actually was like a devil thing, like what he is, but without the horns and like his hair. He basically looked like him, yeah. As he walks around, he's all nice enough. As he says, just trying to get my thinking straight. So yeah. And then he meets Elizabeth. Of course, Elizabeth was he basically learned that kind heart people, as he's just like reading a book and then like all that stuff, as he likes to read. But one day, the yeah, so his father, the Demon King, tells Dragon Man to go kill because they were at war thing. Go kill all the vampires. As he says that. As he goes and he knows that he secretly put her, like, he made him promise, or actually, or Zartros is like, or like, as he thinking about doing a little prank on my brother to make him like think nuts, like, yeah. If I know that, as he explains, that he knows that he and her, and his little brother, like, are in love with each other. So he decides to put her in the pocket universe. As he says, don't worry, my mouth, when it opens up, it actually has a pocket universe. I'll close my eyes and just jump in, okay? Pretend I'll eat you, okay? Not really. As he opens up, as he closes and blocks out the thought of it, as he basically, she jumps in, and she ends up getting teleported to his pocket universe, where it's nice and pretty. Ready? So yeah. So yeah, he basically he wiped the like it from his memories. So yeah. As he killed all the vampires off, as there was no one left, when he says it's done. Good. Now you may leave, and as when Zartros heard that his brother got tasked to kill all the vampires, he puts his his hand onto his brother's shoulder. Says, "Did you like make him like? Did you at least save her?" No. As he can tell that he's not lying. So yeah. So then scratch that. So when he came, eh? The only goddesses is people that were like, they know that he's a demon thing, so they had to take care of him. As he says, "Oh crud." As he like, "If I have to fight all of you at once, I'll do it." As he used his telepathic thing to tell his father, as his father noticed that, as when he heard that his son's in danger, as yeah, as they all of them attacked him simultaneously, like as he, but they used a forbidden spell as it obliterates him. It was too late. So yeah. So Ares like is so mad at them that even yeah. So yeah. But they didn't realize that he can regenerate his or come right back. So he used his like, he knows that one of his heads, or the like, he grew the new one. So he basically became, as it like molded back into his self. As he says, "That was a close call. If I didn't had this self-reviving power, I would have been dead." As yeah. As he's like, as he goes, he becomes a holy knight for the kingdom, and he, sorry about that. And yeah, he basically saved him Gil Thunder's father by making a clone of him, and then yeah. So yeah. But he won't tell Zarathos that he actually did save him, his lover, her, and he didn't tell. So yeah, the of course, after all that stuff happened, like the I'm skipping the that thing. So let's say Gil Thunder and Dragon Man, or Holy Knight Hydra. That's what I call him. Him. Hmm? What? And he does see Elizabeth again, as he remembers her was not one of the ones that got, like, killed him, so he doesn't have a grudge against her. So it kind of reminds me of course, he actually was telling Elizabeth that she kind of reminded me of this one girl where she had the same hair style as you, but she wasn't a part of the Giannis clan. I don't know why, but some reason it just it was I always think about these things. Ain't no matter who I have to hurt. So yeah, he was basically as when the time came to tell Gil Thunder that as he puts his hand on Gil Thunder's shoulder, as he tells him something that I did back then. As he looks at him, okay, what? Do you remember your father? Yes, I do. Who? As, yeah. Well, here, no, the seven deadly sins didn't, like, or we all know that they didn't, like, kill him. They did, but they actually, how will I put this? I kinda cloned him and took him, like, original. Spit it out. I'm ready for it. I basically saved your father from dying. Wait, what do you mean? He's dead. No, there's their clone. As he pulls out a real him. As, yeah. Sorry, I'm so. Then, as he's like Wow. Hey, I don't see you as the warrior. I see you as my friend. I treat you as my own brother. Okay? I know Meliodas is my brother, but I treat him really good. But let's not go that far. As speaking of him, I'm gonna go talk to him. As Meliodas. As Meliodas says, hey, I need bowling Hydra. Do you remember Dragon Man or Drago? Yeah, did he like die from the illness thing? Yeah. Yeah, I do remember him. And as you know what my real name is, actually? Drago. That's my real name. As I'm not joking with you. Wait, so you're holy name, or so you're like, are you sure this guy's like the real deal? He doesn't look that more dragon enough. Bon, I wish you wouldn't like be so like negative, but that's just my opinion. As yeah, Zook or no, them get hit their names. So Dragon Man knows. Of course, Meliodas actually knows. And good to or Dragon Man, good to see or Drago, good to see you. And Zarathustra wanted to ask you, but after you died at the, how did you come back? Well, I don't want to talk about it, but I literally had to, as he says, I literally had to rip off one of my own heads to put it near the in town, away from bird's eye view. And yeah. And please don't tell your brother, but I have a little gift for him. And so now there's so all the demons have been unleashed and all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, the he or of course she is like trying to like get recharged, but yeah. Drago is like, I'll deal with them. You guys just need to deal with the citizens. As he transforms into a dragon and literally played with the Drago monster. the yeah. So basically, as he's like, I'm bored with it. As he like eats the entire core. And of course, oh, that's cool. Or actually, they couldn't believe that your brother can, as during the like 10 Commandments, as he or as she says, or actually the Growl or whatever his name is, the one that I always, yeah, this one, Gallon of Truth, tells them that I'm gonna head out as well. Ambions or Fairy says, well, there was one that looked like a power just clashed with that one, but the other one looked like he got played with by a big old toddler, like a dragon or something. As when she heard that, she knew who it was. She still had a heart for him. As she goes with Gallon of Truth to see if that rumor is true. As they go, as when she got to there, or when they got to there, as she saw him right then and there, as she runs up to him, instead of attacking him, she hugged him. Basically, like, as she tells him, don't leave my sights ever again. As, yeah. So, yeah. As Gallon of Truth knows that that it's good to see ya, but we're not here for you, who, don't worry. We're here for Meliodas. What did my middle brother did now? As when they said he betrayed the demon race. Can I do something? As he takes Meliodas and he says, you did what? As he beats a snot out of Meliodas. As, yeah. It looked like a same scene, but instead of like Meliodas as that, Meliodas is like Bond, and Dragon Man's like that. As she knows that when he gets angry, they ran, but she doesn't care about that. She runs up to him and gives him a hug. I know. Usually, as yeah, I had a lot of thought. Of course, it gets told by her that, and we both, or of course, she tells him she had a lot of thinking when she was in the seal thing, not a seal, that she wants to get married to him, as he's okay with that. Yeah. Some of you might be thinking, or you're probably all like, oh, that's, yeah. A dragon and a demonic girl? Yeah. Your senses are like, oh no, 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 no. Kind. As he, I'm gonna go see my brother. Hey, Meliodas? Or my other, or Caesar Trust, okay? Okay, have fun. And of course, he flies in his dragon form, so she's riding on him. As she asked, "How did you escape a Johannes, Ember?" As he says, "Man, you really haven't figured me out yet, aren't you?" The Ember Johannes killed me, remember? Oh yeah, I forgot. And then when he shows up with 4 heads, Zarathos looks at him and he's trying to process what he's, who is this guy? As Harry says, or actually Drago says, "I'm hurt, Zarathos, little brother." As when he figured it out, as he's smiling, as he flew down, he ran towards him and gave him a hug. As he says, "I missed you, too." Okay? Yeah, since I'll explain it. Okay? That you're probably thinking that I'm not gonna lie to you, but no, it's actually the truth. In this, after I killed all the vampires off, then it says went and slayed me. But before I died, I saw it as I ripped my own head off, or one of my heads off, and put it in the city, or away from. Then after that, okay, yeah, I literally had to rip a part of me off, okay, As yeah. As yeah. It's like a respawn anchor, but for real life. So yeah. As so he says, I'm just now mad at them. Um at the Giannis for killing me off in the first place. As he's like getting angrier, like even the thought about it. As Derry runs over and like, calm down. You're okay. As yeah. Then the whole like Meliodas became Demon King. And like yeah. Then time skip. Of course, Derry was still alive and she got married to him and had 4 kids. Yeah. And then the whole shebang thing. The Ernest comes. As he says, or she says, Drago, no, you'll be dead. As he as you know the hilarious part, to order to cooperate like demon race and goddess race, the demon king and the goddess actually had one kid that's a dragon. Basically, yeah, he's technically would be Elizabeth's biological brother. As when she heard that, and she after she heard about after she heard about that, she couldn't believe that her own brother is actually the how will I put this? Is a dragon. As Meliodas is like the same thing. Couldn't believe it. But before they had that little bit of argument thing, he went down. Or no, he like walks up to Zaratras. He puts his hand on him and tells him that, or he whispers, she's still alive. As when he heard him say that, he immediately freaked out. Like, as, yeah. As he went inside himself and told her, are you ready to come out? Yes. As he reaches in to, or actually he transforms into a dragon, opens his mouth, and she comes right back out. Yeah. as he's happy about it. So, yeah. La 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 la. Sorry. And all the, like, illnesses things, he's like, as he knows that it's him inside of, like his like, or Gil Thunder's his girlfriend, or the princess thing, as he says, as he no walks away, as he flies right to him and with his sword right in front of him, says, no, no, no need to be a sourpuss. I know it's you. Oh. As he says the name of him. As they're like, as they couldn't believe that as he literally told him to go bother someone else instead of bothering me all the time. As he's like, we already met face to face once. And guess you're still living. How are you living? Yeah, tell us. As he walks away, because he knows that as Meliodas tells him that no need to start getting angry about the past. Not because of that, middle brother. I'm just ready to punch him for that. That's one thing that yeah. So, as he says, I know you're upset. You just want to get your revenge on us because we killed you. But we're too strong. As we are. And then he gets punched in the chest. Yeah. He literally gets pummeled. Like, yeah. So, yeah, that's why a time skip thing. And yeah. And after the, like, he was the son of the goddess and the demon. So yeah. To create a dragon. So yeah, as she tells him that, and this is what she tells him, that I always loved you as a son. As he's so, like, embarrassed, he doesn't even know which side to pick anymore. As he breaks down in tears, as so mother knows that he doesn't even know which path. As she says, "Don't worry, you've been in. Plus, I see that you kept your allies alive, so I'm not mad at you. You know, and plus, and sorry for, okay, yeah." As they basically, Elizabeth boosts some confidence into him. As, yeah. So that seems strange. Yeah. So he's basically both relative, or he's a sister, or their cousin. So yeah, as he walks, or actually she walks up to him, and instead of doing what what she does, tries to grab and crap, like, so yeah. So she cares about him. Yeah. As he says, well, for I know that it wasn't you that it was your followers that them, as he points to the Giannis thing. Just as he's of course she says, "Don't worry, hey son, mommy always loves you, no matter what." As Elizabeth and Meliodas will pay the price. As the beam of light comes from her, as she became shoots a beam of light at them, but Dragon Man and curled his mother up. He he says this: "I do not want any more violence. Can we just be a one happy family for once?" As his body starts growing. As they know that he cares about his family. And yeah, as his mother knows that he is trying to willingly protect his biological sister. And as as an explosion happened, as he knows that as Meliodas, and they can't believe Eve Eve that his own, or they tried to save his life, or as as the earth starts to shake real bad, as they see something moving, something like a ground, as a giant hand came out of nowhere, as he begun to grow into, he was a judge of the guns, as they basically when he talks, as he used electric judge and Ananas to send her away, like put her in the corner thing. Yeah. So it's basically like her father, other, basically, as they couldn't believe how big he is. As, he looks over at his grandson's dead body, or like his head, decapitated head, as he reached over, and instead of smashing it, he like did like self-reviving himself, as he's like hey grandpa, but long time no see. Yeah. As as it it Dragos is or owns, or like they were like kind of like siblings, but they were like basically as she remembers them always like, as he says, don't get my grandpa angry. Then, because she noticed half of his right side was Giannis and the other side was the demons. So you think that's messed up? Isn't this funny? His lightning Giannis and the demon and king are actually like both sides of the same coin. So they, So I'm just gonna leave it off as peace out, y'all. And before we go, let's do some two things. Or let's say, let me grab. Let's grab Yu-Gi-Oh memes. Okay, so First is Banana Goose. He's a divine level 12 master of fruit. Play when you have no other options. Must or may the goose or geese be for for in your favorites, even in your favorites. And yeah, who puts a banana? Looks like a geese or a goose. So now, Obama. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I know it's not like part of the story, but hey, need some little bit of entertainment because I made a lot of, or actually three of, and these are downloadable skins for all of you to enjoy. This one is for Sunday, Sundee. This one's for like my, or for, sorry, I can't speak. And then this one is for just for fun, just a memes. Okay? So, have fun, don't die, and still keep living. And before we go, I would ask, do you guys want me to do a, like, redo what if Zuko was a chomper? Or do you want me to do the, like, what if Deku had a wax suit? So, peace out.